2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport Review. The 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport features 5 potent engine choices and phenomenal off-road shops, and also sumptuous leather seats as well as an ostentatious interior. But it also is affected with a dreadful predicted reliability score and something of the smallest cargo areas inside the class. New for 2017. More standard and available driver assistance features. Improved infotainment touchscreen. Pros and cons. Lavish interior with high-quality materials. 5 powerful engines available. Optional fuel-efficient turbodiesel engine. Superb off-road abilities. Some infotainment functions may be slow and frustrating to work with. Poor predicted reliability rating. Limited cargo space to the class. Skimpy doesn't exist within the 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport's phrasebook, not with regards to engine's 5 options, that are turbo or supercharged, acceleration 0 to 60 miles per hour after as little as 4.5 seconds, or off-road capability. It could possibly traverse the Rubicon Trail acquiring to break a sweat. Its footprint is sizable, though, which may be taxing if your landscape is really a parking lot or narrow city street. The engine options to the 2017 Range Rover Sport are nearly the same as what's available for your Land Rover Range Rover, while using exception on the base engine. The smaller Range Rover Sport comes standard having a 3.0-liter supercharged V6 engine that's rated at 340 horsepower. It gets 17 miles per gallon inside city and 23 miles per gallon on the road, and it's agreeable for everyday driving. This same engine dimension is used to power the 380 horsepower HSE dynamic trim. 2 5.0-liter V8 engines, both supercharged, are offered, beginning with the 510 horsepower V8 that powers the supercharged and autobiography editions. Output from the V8 bumps around 550 horsepower inside the Range Rover Sport SVR. The Range Rover Sport's V8s are robust yet refined, and they're the higher option should you decide to do many heavy hauling. Fuel consumption slips only 13 miles per gallon inside the city and 19 while traveling with the V8 engines. The Range Rover Sport can even be powered by way of a 3.0-liter turbocharged diesel, a train locomotive that is both authoritative and fuel-efficient. With its rating of 2,228 miles per gallon city highway, the turbodiesel is estimated to avoid wasting you about $600 per annum in fuel costs in the gasoline-powered base V6. All engines offer an 8-speed automatic transmission. The cabin with the 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport incorporates materials from the highest quality. High-grade leather, wood, metal, and carbon fiber are among the options, along with the design underscores its simple elegance. The infotainment system comes using a larger, more responsive screen than last year's model, though this is not a class-leading interface. Interior room is liberal for first and second row passengers, average for travelers inside optional third row, and intensely limited within the cargo area. You can seat 5 people inside 2017 Range Rover Sport, while using ability to take along 2 extra passengers should you add on the next row seat option. With its supple seats and quiet interior, going for a ride inside the Range Rover Sport is relaxing and cozy. There is a good amount of passenger space from the first 2 rows, and even though the third row is best suited for smaller travelers, the Range Rover Sport has an average level of legroom to get a luxury 3-row SUV. Standard features include grained leather upholstery, leather controls, and 16-way power-adjustable front seats. Upgrades include Oxford perforated leather upholstery, heated and cooled front seats, heated rear seats, plus a heated controls. For installing child safety seats, the Range Rover Sport includes 2 groups of lower anchors and 3 tether anchors within the second row. The hardware isn't very user-friendly. It calls on extra hard work from caregivers to fit both forward and rear-facing baby car seats. The Range Rover Sport for 2017 gets to be a crisp, more sophisticated 10.2-inch touchscreen, an expansion from last year's 8-inch display. It quickly responds on your requests and understands smartphone-like gestures including swiping and pinching. The infotainment strategy is still a tad quirky, though, and also the units inside many competing models are faster and easier to make use of. In addition, for the 10.2-inch screen, standard features within the 2017 Range Rover Sport contain navigation, Bluetooth, a USB port, satellite radio, enhanced smartphone integration, a rear-view camera, front and back parking sensors, lane departure warning, brake assist, and autonomous emergency braking. Among the optional features is really a panoramic moonroof having a power shade, an automatic climate control, a 19-speaker Meridian multi-channel system, a cooler within the front console, a surround view camera system, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, driver drowsiness monitoring, and traffic sign recognition with intelligent speed limiter which, when activated, reads speed limit signs and prevents you going too fast. You will not have very much hauling room within the 2017 Range Rover Sport. There's 27.7 cubic feet of space behind the secondary seats, and 62.2 cubic feet using the rear and middle rows folded. Both of these measurements are below average for the luxury midsize SUV. The Range Rover Sport comes standard having a hands-free power liftgate that makes loading stuff much easier if your arms are full. A number of small cubbies will also be located through the entire interior, and there is an optional cooler for that front console.